And I don't really expect to see anybody come in with Freeman live. But sun's going down. Chickens are gonna coop up. Take this for the bonfire.
Are we live?
We're live.
Okay. Coming at you live from the farm. Well, shouldn't I just follow you and get some updates on flowers and stuff? Old guy? Hey, kitty. There's a kitty. What are you doing? You hiding? You're hiding. Okay. We're gonna go outside the fenced area. There's another kitty. A little fluff butt or whatever your name is. That's a white kitty. Hi, sweetie. The pretty kitty. Hello, pretty girl. Hello, pretty girl. I know. Okay. What a messy garage.
Why don't you collapse that?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We got flowers to contend with here. Lots of them. Lots of pretty ones. Okay. Well, the electric company came and changed the light and killed half my roses here. They couldn't get through. Lots of them are still alive. We still got some that are, lots that are going to bloom. One has started. Look at that, huh? That's a pretty shade of pink. Isn't that nice? That's number one. And then when we come in here, we've got quadra blooming. I'm really thrilled with this one. Look at that. Look at that. This one's doing so much better than it was last year. Last year it did pretty good. But this year, I top dressed it with goat manure, composted. And it's doing a lot better. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, if you can only smell it. It's really nice. Here's what's interesting. We've got a lot of buds on this rose. Lots of buds on this one. And this is in a pot. So I've got some potted stuff to take care of. And here is my Mother's Day present. Check this out. Check this out. This is a, there we go. We got some borer bees over here. This is a red-orange miniature rose. The good news is that mini roses are grown on their own rootstock, so there's no graft that you have to protect. They do a lot better. You actually gain a zone by doing that. So most miniature roses are good till at least zone 5, sometimes zone 4. So this should go pretty well in our garden out here. And there's my tomato plant. I got to get that in. I'm a little behind on some things. Let's see, what kind is this here? Ah, heirloom. It's an heirloom. And it is, let's see, pineapple. It's called pineapple. So that should be interesting. Okay. Gonna get that in pretty soon. Probably tomorrow. I've got my pot all ready to go right here. One of them anyway. We've got some pink flowers creeping out. I think that's a white Jella. I'm not sure what it is. And look at this in the base of this pot right here. This is the old what do you call it, the mullein plant. And a lot of seeds dropped, and they're all growing down there. So it's a biennial, but we'll be able to take some of those seedlings out of there and grow them up for next year. So that'd be really cool. I just can't get over this quadra. This is so awesome. It's just so beautiful. What a deep red, huh? I love it. Okay. There's my little patch of heuchera. Coral bells, as they're otherwise known. Oh, look at this. This is blooming too. This is a dark red Weigella, I think. Look at that. That's kind of pretty. It's way back here in the shade, but it's doing good. It gets a little bit of afternoon sunlight and a tiny bit of morning sunlight. Okay. And if we go back this way, oh, I can smell Lily of the Valley from here. We have, you can probably see the bird bath. There's the bird bath. Underneath it, going all the way to the end of the building there, to the garage, there is Lily of the Valley, wild columbine, bishop's weed, and a couple of other little minor things that are growing. We missed out on the ornithogalum. The rain just killed the flowers. They look horrible. We do have some really nice yellow irises over here. Check them out. This is these things are standard. Every year they come up over here. Every year they're absolutely beautiful. They flower every time. Okay, so old guy said we got seedlings here. We do! Look at that. We've got pole beans coming up. And it looks like more over here maybe. And oh, look at that. We've got those are some kind of melon right there. Yeah, okay. And I've got a few more open to plant in. So, yep. We'll be getting to that. Oh, let's go check this out.
There's a new sign.
Cool. Awesome. This little yellow, or light yellow iris, I did not put this color over here. These are supposed to be purple. How does that happen? I don't know, but it's really pretty. Naked ladies aren't yet. They should be pretty soon, though. This is Betty Pryor, the rose. It's got one little bud. She blooms one little flower every year. She's very small, but she blooms. Oh. Okay, I gotta catch my breath now. Hello, people. Thanks for joining us. Who else is in here? Hang on. Jack off, Jack.
Cool.
Awesome.
These guys aren't
Northwest, what's going on?
These guys aren't over at Freeman's, huh? I figured everybody'd be in Freeman's stream now.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's where I was before we went live.
Okay.
Hello, people. Good to see you, Jack, Jake.
Jack off, Jack.
Yeah, and Jake. That's Northwest 425.
Northwest, okay.
Jake.
Jake. Cool.
Got any naked ladies?
Not yet. They're not blooming yet. I haven't even checked to see if the goats ate the leaves.
I don't know. They
I don't
ate my
know.
goddamn garlic.
They ate your garlic. Yeah, they climbed the fence and ate your garlic.
They're not supposed to do that.
What, climb through fences?
Right.
Or eat garlic?
Eat garlic.
Well, apparently they might not have even eaten it. They might have just trampled it. Because they're very curious.
No, they ate it. Go look.
Oh, they chomped it off?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Naked ladies actually don't bloom for another couple of months.
Those chocolate
Later in
mushroom
summer.
Bars.
Huh?
I said those chocolate mushroom bars
Yeah.
get you a little buzz. They don't really get you high.
I know, I've taken them before. I've eaten one before.
You need like 3 of them.
Well, I need like one. You need like 2 or 3.
3 or 4.
You're bigger than me.
I think I just have a bigger tolerance because I've had better shit.
Well, yeah, you have. You have. I'm not a big acid person, don't forget. I like doing shrooms, but not a lot.
Hallucinogenics are the greatest thing ever invented.
So you say. To me, I don't know. So what's our toll today? We got a raccoon and a possum, right?
Yeah.
We caught a raccoon and a possum
Last night.
So there's 2 more of those bad boys out of the way.
We've been getting something every night. They've been attacking us.
Blind, what's going on? Lion, welcome. Hey
Lion
guys,
One, welcome in.
What's happening?
Hey Blind, good to see ya.
All right.
Grandma and German garlic.
Had German garlic,
but
not
like
clove,
an
but
onion.
yeah, probably elephant type garlic. We had some of that too, and the greens were coming up, and the goats destroyed them. Even though, and they knocked the fence down to get it. So, I don't know. Not real happy with it. But I'm thrilled with my roses, man. Even though the electric company killed some of them over there, the majority are still good. I have a few canes to lop off that are dead. But most of them are still good. They're still going to bloom. Everything looks okay. You know, I mean, would have been better if they didn't hit them, but what are you going to do, right? In other words, it's salvageable. And then we have the peony over here, and the peony's going really good. This thing's huge. Oh, and we have cats too. Lots of cats. Lots of cats. Here we go. The peony is big and widespread. The flowers are huge. They're so pretty. Look at that. What's up, Bouncer? That's the peony right there. I gotta get this rest of this area cleared. We've got, my daughter got some really nice wildflower seed to put in here. So we're gonna try to sow some of that and see where we get. And I had the little bin out here. We were testing our little fountain. It's too windy around this corner to make it work. So I tried putting it on the corner here, and there's just too much of a breeze hitting the corner. It doesn't work here on the corner, it doesn't work back there. So I gotta pick a better place for it. We gotta pick a better spot for that fountain.
Not we, you.
Well, I know, but, and it has to be outside the yard because,
The goats aren't going back in the yard.
no, I'm just saying, it has to be outside the yard. We have other things in there. I could put it over here, but I have to clear that all out.
In there's going to be chickens, and
Well,
that's not a problem.
The only problem over here is that,
Too much damn poison ivy.
well, there's too much poison ivy, number one.
The sun.
And no, we get morning sun here, full morning sun.
For half the day.
For half the day, and then we'd have to come and check it because it would just be running on nothing. You know, it would just be dead. Where else am I going to put it, though?
Spot in the yard.
Where?
I don't know, where the chickens can enjoy it. We'll drink out of it during the day.
Sure.
Yeah, we might have to make
Like where? Well, yeah, we're definitely going to have to make a spot. Well, we have rows coming on over here.
Did you see your things that popped
Yes,
up?
I did.
Look how big them leaves are.
That's some kind of squash.
Watermelon?
It's a squash of some type. I don't remember. There's nothing in there.
I know.
That one, I need more stuff. I need more.
I picked a bunch of stuff out of it.
I need more compost brought up here for the rest of these barrels, and I haven't been able to do it, dude.
Actually, that last barrel I planted in.
Which one?
The very last one.
It's way too low. You're not going to be able to get much.
Growing shit.
What, in here?
Yeah.
What are you growing in it?
It's a potato plant growing right there in the center. See it?
You're supposed to bury that, just so you know.
It is buried. That's what's coming through.
Oh, okay. All right, well, you're going to need a barrel full of stuff to keep hilling that, you know.
I know.
Okay. We got pole beans over here. Did you see this? These first two have pole beans. See?
Okay.
Check them out. They came up.
Yeah, I've seen them.
And here too.
I told you that.
Okay. We got those beautiful yellow irises over here.
Picked all them maple things out of there.
These things are so cool.
Oh.
And then, see the red roses by the greenhouse?
No.
Here, come here.
I see the roses, yeah.
Yes. Ooh, here's the birdies. Did you see your little mullein plants over here?
No, that I didn't.
Well, come and look. Are you the one that tore off this mullein plant?
Yeah, I used the head of it to reseed over there in the yard.
You already have some reseeded right here. The whole bottom of this thing, what do you think those are? Those are mullein plants right there, most of them.
Perfect.
Most of them. Leave it there. I got it covered.
Perfect.
Pretty cool, huh? There might even be some in that pot, I'm not sure. Okay, I gotta put the tomato plant in one of these. Probably that one. And,
Go do it. It takes 2 minutes.
okay. Well, I don't want to do it right now. I was gonna do that tomorrow.
Okay.
It's
Here, hold.
nighttime. I don't want to do it right now, I said.
I heard
Okay. Those are border bees. They're not bothering anyone. You might want to fix your net. It's up here. They're outside now. There's a whole bunch of them above the greenhouse.
It'll come back.
Yep, it will. And then here are our red roses. This is Quadra. That's the variety name. It's been around here for 20 some odd years. I planted it. When I planted it, this whole area was in sun. These shrubs weren't a problem. So I've pruned back the shrubs a little bit, but they need a lot more pruning. But in the meantime, Quadra seems to be doing okay. Right? I'm very happy with it. It's a very deep red flower. The smell is incredible. And underneath here, we've got a little garden bench. Quadra is actually planted right next to that maple tree back there. And the canes go through the shrubs, which is actually holding it up. I should get rid of the shrubs and put in a trellis and get rid of that maple tree too. Wonder if I can do that without damaging the poor Quadra over here. What?
When the wind blows, it smells like shit. I wonder how many times Dirty Dave threw shit over there that we didn't catch.
Who knows? Who knows? All right, should we go back out into the yard then?
Yeah, I killed a couple of those bees and used
What's up, Eggman? How are ya? Welcome.
What's happening, Eggman?
Yeah, mullein is mullein tea. You can smoke mullein instead of cigarettes.
Is that poison ivy?
Where? Which one? No. Poison ivy has 3 leaves, not 5. No, that's just another kind of vine we have around here. That one's not poisonous.
Good.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm glad you had it. Rub across me.
Nope. You're fine. No, you're good. You are good. So we've got yellow irises and this little birdhouse right here hanging. There's actually a little Jenny Wren in there with her eggs. I hear the mourning doves.
Yeah, why do those birds only have 1 egg, too? That's weird.
I don't know. They're very tiny. I know that. And she's usually sitting around here singing. She's a tiny little brown Jenny Wren, and she doesn't like to have people around her nest. She's very skittish. So let's go back through by the chickens, I guess. Oh. So let's see our apple tree. Do we have apples? Yes, we do.
We've had so many blossoms, there better be apples.
There are lots of little apple babies on here. Tons of them. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, let's get through our nasty garage here. Smells like kitty pee. We have a lot of kitties. Is that a tree frog I hear?
Yep.
I hear a tree frog. Well, the goats came through and ate a lot of stuff down. They really did a good job cleaning.
Yeah, they did.
Although we still have a lot of grass. They don't take the whole grass. They take the tops.
Go look at my garlic to see what I mean about them being.
Yeah, I'm sure they did, dude. They destroyed
Look
it.
at that big piece in the corner.
Yeah, they destroyed a lot of it.
All the way to your left. I'm about ready to.
Oh,
pull
yeah,
that
some of
ball.
them, well, they're not the only ones that eat this stuff, though, you know. Other animals eat certain things. Kind of weird, though, that goats would. I don't know. Anywho, you're supposed to be rotating that raised bed. You've had garlic in there for like 3 years running. So I wouldn't expect it to do that great. Sounds like a big tree frog. All right, let's go see some more chickens. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. Hi guys. Guys getting ready to coop up? Yes they are. Chickens are getting ready to coop up in the corner here. Hello, Mr. Man. You a big rooster, huh? So are you. And we have our new batch that came out from the basement. They came out from underneath the lights. The little peepers, they're big enough to be out here. Looks like we've got an Australorp and a bunch of Brahmins maybe. There's some red in there. A little bit of gray. Who knows? Could be a little barred rock. Not sure what's all in there. But that's our next hatching. Kind of cute. And then what else we got? Older chickens. And this other batch over here. These two other batches got melded together. So they're good. We've got, hi guys. Yeah, hello. Hello. We've got, they always segregate, don't ask me why. Isn't that weird? The darker colored chickens are always together and the lighter colored chickens are always together. Very strange. Maybe chickens are bigots. Wouldn't that be weird? Bigoted chickens, huh? So, who else is in here? It looks like, okay, who else came in that I missed? Did anybody come in that I missed? If I did miss you, I'm sorry. Put my glasses on here. Yeah, it's green here for sure. I'm loving it. I heard Dave got caught jacking Stinky off. I don't remember if Stinky was dead when he got here or not. But Stinky passed away a few years ago. It's been a while. It has been a while. How come these chickens segregate into colors? Did you notice that?
Huh?
Did you notice that?
Notice what?
That the chickens segregate into colors.
No.
Yes. You have the, well, now you have a gray one going out, but usually the dark ones stay together and the light ones stay together. It's very strange. Now they're starting to move around, but when they came over here, there were dark ones over here and light ones over here.
Okay.
Now they're starting to move around.
Those Mohawk chickens, they look like, almost like cartoonish.
The black chickens?
Oh, this one right there.
Yeah, they're kind of grayish black. Yeah, they're kind of grayish black.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a black head, the gray body. That one's got a black back half and a red and black front half. This one is red in the front and white in the back. This one's all red with a little bit of black toward the tail. And those two look like that one.
All four of these are the same breed of chicken.
They're just different colors.
Those are not the same breed.
Okay. So what, this
These
Australorp?
Mohawk chickens are not the same breed.
So what is he then? He's with these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a Mohawk chicken.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's not called Mohawk chicken, but
No, I don't know. What
Northern
breed that is.
Adventures. What's going on, everyone? Eggman, Blind, Bouncer,
Hey, you know what?
Black Man in the Wilderness. Welcome, man. Thank you.
I can't get this
Yeah.
to work.
It's not working, that's why.
That is weird.
Did I get it?
No?
No, I screwed the camera up. I screwed the camera up, dude. Yeah.
Quit shoving it at me,
I'm
woman.
trying to bend. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
Just stop shoving.
Okay.
There you go.
There's a light over here. Oh, you finally got it to work?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Black Man in the Wilderness. Thank you very much. Okay, who else is in here?
You know that we've been on YouTube for
Mama Cookie,
over
hey!
25 years now, Hank?
Have we? No way.
Yeah, we started in
No.
2009.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
Really.
Wow. It doesn't seem like that long, does it?
Kind of sad, huh? We can't even make 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but that was never our goal.
Yeah,
you
I
know? Our
I'm
goal is
saying,
just
it's
to
pretty funny.
run a little thing and, you know. So, yeah, I know. It doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, we started back in 2009, Hank.
Wow. Wow.
It's like how many people we lost on the way. But Kimmy, QT,
We have lost a lot of people
DPN,
along the way. A lot of people have
God.
passed. That is true.
Disorderly Product News,
That is
Nomad.
very true. It's
God, there's
unfortunate.
been a lot of people.
It's unfortunate, but they're all preening.
Chris is gone. Yeah, there's a long list of patriots at the big one.
The chickens are preening. That's what they do before bedtime. Scope out their feathers. Somebody stopped at the corner.
Yeah.
My left foot is hurting. Here, you want to hold this for a
It's
second?
either a bike or a very junky car.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I can't hold this thing that's so stretched out.
It's okay.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to hold when it's short. We got your little dudes over there, your little peepers.
Called hatchling tag.
I know, I call them peepers.
Yeah, I know.
They
You do.
peep. Hey, big boy.
Why don't you go coop up, idiot?
This is the last one out. I think everybody else is in
Quit
there.
messing with this guy.
I think all the girls are inside, aren't they?
Yeah, everything's cooped up except for these two Ray
So
Rays.
we're just waiting for the big boys, huh?
Yeah. He's the leader of the coop. This guy's just a Ray.
Oh, he's the leader?
Yep.
He's bigger right here, isn't he?
Yep.
So,
What's happening, Nemesis? Good to see ya.
do not tip this rainwater out either. I want to use that to water plants with, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Look at these guys, man. They're all tight together, man. They all formed like a little chicken blanket. Check them out.
You check him out.
Hang on. Where are you going?
I'm gonna walk over there to where I was just at.
Which is where?
The
Okay.
garlic.
Oh, I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go check out the naked ladies, and now I'm curious. I'm curious if the goats ate the naked lady leaves. They may have. They may not have. I did not check. So let's check it out. Let's see if they ate them. Well, they ate all the nettle. They ate all the burdock. Nope, they did not eat the naked lady leaves. There they are. They laid them over. See that? They laid them all over. But there is an entire length of them here along the house. Well, they're starting to turn yellow anyway, which means that they have just about served out their purpose for gathering. Looks like they did nip the tops off a few, but they served their purpose. Okay, so now I can get out of here. There's a lot of goat poop. Step over. Hey, kitty. What's up, Mr. Kitty Man? Okay. There we go. No. They didn't. They ate a few tops off them, decided they didn't really like them that much. They left them alone.
I got one playing games.
Well, the sun is not quite all the way down yet. That's why.
Doesn't want to go in, so.
There you go. You got one just went in.
That's the king of the coop. He's
Well,
going to keep this guy out now.
Why?
Because he can.
Because he can. Okay. Hey, little peepers.
You were able to get in there with a free ride before, buddy. Now it ain't going to be so easy. You're going to be waiting on your ass.
Come on, bud. Go home. Dude, don't do that. It's bedtime, Mr. Chicken Man.
He ain't going to go now because...
Come on, go on.
No, he sees the big guy standing there. He's like, I'm going to get my ass whipped. I'm not going inside.
Yeah, but what's he going to do? He has to go inside. Once it gets dark, he will. We just have to wait until it gets dark.
Exactly.
There's a little baby chicken. Hey, guys. Johnny Jones, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, the sunset will be nice tonight. It definitely will. Nemesis, what's going on? Welcome. Welcome. So we got some roses opening already, Jenny. I got quadra opening and some of my pink Canadian roses are starting to open. My yellow irises are in full bloom. There are apples on the apple tree. The peonies open wide, and I've got some beans and some pumpkin seeds or something, some kind of squash coming up. I got a miniature rose for Mother's Day. They were on sale at the grocery store in little, 3-inch pots, I think. It's an orange red. Doesn't really have a variety name, but it looks kind of cool. So the goats didn't eat them all. No, actually the goats have been, we locked the goats out of the yard, yesterday or the day before. They did a fair to middling job on everything. They got rid of all the burdock, all the nettle.
Yeah, you didn't get to see when the goat had its head stuck in the...
All the ragweed. Yeah, we had a couple stuck goats.
No, it had its head stuck in that feeder.
In the feeder? I'm not surprised.
And me and Kim had to tackle it to take it apart.
Very curious, and they will get themselves stuck in weird places. That's a goat for you. I'm sure it was. It's always a nightmare getting them out of the fences, too.
Fences are easy compared to that.
Comparatively, probably. Chasing a goat around with a feeder stuck on its head cannot be fun. So, apparently this is our chicken yard now, which is cool. We have some younger peepers over here. We've got the big boys over here. Dude.
That door.
Got it.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep. Okay. They're cooped up. Now we just have to wait for these other guys to coop up.
Right.
You can leave those guys open, can't you?
Yeah.
They're behind a cage. That door doesn't work that well anymore anyway.
No, and they will whack the door open in the morning anyways.
Right, trying to get out, yeah. Now we're just waiting on the sun and these guys to coop up. The bigger chickens know how to coop up. The little ones, do they know how? Yeah. Really? Wow, they learn pretty quick. They learn from one another, huh?
Everything will coop up except for one, and I think it knows how to coop up now.
Good. Yeah, they're a little weird at first, but they learn pretty quick. It only took them like, what, 3 days to learn how to coop up? Yep, there goes one, up the ramp, going in. Yeah, they run around the bottom of it looking up. And then they figure out, oh yeah, there's a ramp. If I can get on the ramp, I can get in there. There's another one, there's a third one. Okay, there's some in there now.
Hello, people. Sorry if I missed you coming in.
Jenny came in, and Jenny came in, and
Jenny's always in.
Nemesis came in, I think.
That's cool.
Yep. Yeah, we got a few people.
I haven't been here from the beginning, so...
Oh, they all came out again.
I know Eggman came in.
Look at this. Mama Cookie came in. Mama Cookie and Bouncer. Blind. A bunch of people, yeah.
I'll have to check it out later.
Lion. And there's more, I'm sure.
Check out Jack.
Yep.
Black Man in the Wilderness.
Yep. So these guys, they keep going in and coming back out. What's that all about?
Because they're not ready to coop up yet.
Not quite, huh? Almost.
Jenny says goat with plastic
Stuck on its head. Chicken feed flying everywhere. Hens squawking. Yeah.
It was glorious, wasn't it, Jenny?
I didn't see it, but I can imagine. Goats are extremely curious. It had to find out. Which goat was it? Do you remember?
I don't know its name.
Was it a gray goat? A silver goat? Was it one of Polly's babies?
No, it wasn't one of Polly's.
Okay. Was it one of the Toggies? Probably a Toggie. Probably Toggenberg.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll bet it was a Toggie. Hey, kids. My foot hurts today. Is that the one that doesn't know how to coop up?
Good night, chicken. I don't have anything for you. There you
go. I got bugs flying at my face. Ah, mosquitoes. Oh, I hate mosquito weather. I found a tick on me the other day. I felt something on the back of my neck, and there was a tick. So I was able to pull it off and scorch it with a lighter. I popped it. Did it come out, or is it still in there?
No, it came out.
Yeah, see, they're not quite ready to coop up.
Why don't you stay in there, you weirdo?
Because they don't want to. It's coming right back out. They're not ready to coop up. It's still light out. Well, that's okay. At least they'll get them used to being picked up. You know, you can pet them and stuff. There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole place to yourself.
Doesn't want it. They don't want to be cooped up yet. They want to come out. They're all running around. There's like a chicken marathon going on down here. See, they're not ready, dude. It's still light out and there's plenty of bugs to eat.
Yeah.
Don't choke the chicken. Yeah. Quit choking the chicken over there. There's lots of mosquitoes, I can tell you that much. They're buzzing around my face. It's terrible. My foot's starting to hurt, man.
Can't quit yawning, man.
I know, I was really tired today, too. I had to take a nap. I didn't have a choice. Yeah, see, now one sees the other one's going up there, now the rest of them will go up. You got like 4 or 5 of them in there, but the rest of them are not ready. The little ones haven't gone up yet, and we got one dark one over here on this side. Everybody else just went in for some reason. Maybe they just weren't ready because you were over here. Dude, they're weird. They're chickens.
Chickens, so who knows?
They're chickens, so who knows? Exactly. Did you lose any eggs the night of the invasion of the plastic-headed goat?
Yes.
Yes.
We have been attacked unmercifully every night for the last 3 nights, 4 nights. I'm not even sure. It's turned into one big slew of
What?
unresolved time.
Egg loss? What are you talking about, egg loss?
Yeah, when the possums
Oh,
and the coons are attacking us for our eggs.
gotcha.
I'm trying to kill the animals. Same crap.
Right.
Whether they're after eggs, whether they're after...
Well, I'm sure the possums are after eggs, because that's easy to get, if you can get them. The little chickens are eating greens over there.
Well, they're no longer capable of doing any of that, so that's all I care about.
What? The
Predators
Oh.
are gone.
Well, they're not all gone. I'm sure we'll catch more. It's a never-ending, ongoing battle to keep raccoons and possums away.
There's so many raccoons this year.
We're overloaded, yeah. The
One
population is
after
huge. Yeah, the population is definitely huge.
They've never been this bad so close up.
Well, don't forget, there's available feed. There's more chickens. You know.
Still.
It's too tempting for them. They come in, and if they can get in the fenced area, they will, you know. Most of them have youngsters to feed at this point.
That's true. It's not like these males collect food and take it back to the family, you know.
We haven't seen a lot of roadkill around here yet, Johnny, but believe me, our live traps are letting us know that there's a good population out there, for sure. Almost every night now we've caught at least one of something, yeah.
Every night we've caught.
For the past how many nights?
1 raccoon, 1 possum. I don't know, like at least the last 4 nights.
Yeah, at least the last 4 nights we've had something in the traps.
Probably longer than that.
Yep, every once in a while a cat gets caught, but you are tired, huh? You should go to bed early tonight instead of staying up half the night.
Can't ingest enough oxygen. I still gotta make dinner.
What are we having?
Sloppy
Oh, we're
Joes.
having sloppy joes, that's
Gonna be
right.
super
No,
easy.
yeah, that'll be super easy and yummy. For sure. Well, probably wouldn't have that many, what do you call it? So we need to get rid of some of this underbrush out here in the front yard, the side yard.
You know, there's a lot of weed, but you're not helping.
I can't. It's a physical impossibility for me to...
No, so quit saying we.
Okay. You have to get rid of. Or not you, specifically. And I don't want to push Tyler because he's got a lot going on, too. He knows what needs to be done. What's that? What is that?
This?
Yeah.
This looks like food.
Well, it was
got
food?
rained in, yeah.
Bummer.
That's what it looks like.
So who you feed it to now?
Everybody. You see that
Feed
rain
it before it gets,
bad.
yeah, feed it before it gets nasty and it turns into mold. It looks like manure.
I wouldn't do that, but...
Well, wait, don't put any more in until they start pecking at it.
Huh?
Ew, it stinks. It smells bad.
You smell bad.
No, it smells bad. Gross. Dude, it smells bad. Don't like it. Grilled cheese. Mmm. I'm not a big cheese person, though. Yeah, the mosquitoes are terrible here. The mosquitoes are terrible. They're buzzing around my head if I stand still too long. And we got ticks out already, too. I caught one in the back of my neck the other day. Luckily, I caught it before it penetrated the back of my neck. And I was able to take a lighter and bick it to death. Hey, little peepers! Hi, guys! Hi, guys! Peep, peep, peep.
If nothing else, you're always good at the laugh.
Peep, peep, peep. I am so glad to be your humorous something or other. I don't know. Yeah, that wet feed smells bad.
Yeah, do you really want to stand over here where it smells?
Not really.
I didn't think so. Goodbye.
I'm heading this way. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken. Well, the other chicken's here cooped up. How come he didn't?
Everybody's cooped up. He's
Except
not
for
cooped
him.
up. That's just like the girls over there. A lot of them aren't cooped up. A lot of them...
Some went in. There's more down, more up than down.
Yeah. So I go put one more in there, and then when I put that one in there,
They'll all
they'll
come
all
out.
come bouncing out.
Yeah, there's a bunch underneath it right now.
Yeah, look. They're on their way back out again.
In, out, in, out. They don't know what's going on yet.
Exactly.
They're young, too. They'll figure it out. As soon as the sun does go down, they will all be in there.
Well, 15, 20 minutes and they'll all coop up. And then they'll
I would think so.
stay in there.
Yeah. As soon as it gets dark.
Instead of doing it in and out.
Yep. Hey, kids. I gotta stand still for a while.
Okay.
Get my breath back.
Well, you should be good right there. I don't think the cross...
No, it's not. It's
gonna
we're
hit
good.
you with any smelly
Nope,
food.
we're good. You want some water? I have water. You want a drink?
You have warm water. Yeah,
That's room temperature. I thought that's what you wanted.
It is. I can't drink cold water. You
Yeah,
know
I
that.
can't drink cold water either. I like it a little cooler than that, but if that's room temperature, that's fine for me. Well, if the mosquitoes are bad already, can you imagine what they're going to be like in another month, man? It should be horrible.
Don't inhale water. It's not good either.
No. And I can feel my ankles swelling up. I had a brownie and a piece of cheesecake today. I should have chosen one or the other, but I couldn't help myself.
Oh, you're doing a snack attack, huh?
Yeah, I had one brownie and one little piece of cheesecake.
Alright, how many guys are out now?
A bunch.
4, 5.
The little ones are still out. They're underneath the thing. You got 4 of them down there that are still out.
5.
And the big ones are starting to coop up. The little guys are underneath. Oh, my foot. Whoa! go. It's almost time to cut your flight feathers. Right? Again?
Yeah.
Are they growing that fast? Jeez.
Sure seems that way, don't it?
Well, yeah, he seemed like he could fly pretty good there.
It's a girl.
Her. She seemed like she could fly pretty good.
Everything in here should be hens.
Females? Okay, that's cool.
That's what we were told.
Good.
By people who are way more experts than us.
I do not know how to sex chickens.
Well, they can.
Until they grow up and actually have the parts on the outside that you can
these
see.
These are done by people who pop them out and look.
Yeah,
and they're not dead, so
yeah.
they did it right.
Okay. Yeah, I do not know.
Hello, crazy chicken.
Crazy chickens. You guys should go coop up, no?
Andale, andale, riba, riba.
Come on, guys, it's bedtime. It's bedtime for chickens. It's bedtime for the chickies.
But he was a mouse.
Nobody wants to go to bed, huh? You're freaking her out. You're freaking her out.
Bottle goes click, click.
No, they have to come over. What's going on over here? What's going on over here?
The plastic bottle call made you come?
Yes, it did. The guys inside are like, come on, get up here. Come on, my friends. It's bedtime for chickies. Getting darker. Just leave them alone, dude. The black ones are starting to come back out again.
I know. I'm just going to walk around them and see if they do anything.
Okay.
Hello, chicken.
Uh-huh.
Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken, my old friend. I've come to steal your eggs again.
Everybody is in there except for, wait, here comes another one. Nope, there they go. You still got one under the coop. Two under the coop. One went in there.
It'll probably pop back out.
Maybe. Yep, here it comes.
Where are you, little chickens?
They're under there. What a pain in the butt, huh? They don't pop in there when you want them to. They pop in there when they want to. Yep, there goes another one.
What are you doing, old man?
Is that it?
No.
You still got one more down there, right?
I think there's one more weirdo down there.
I don't see anybody, but
You don't?
you could, well, not from here.
Okay, well.
Close the door. I think you got everybody. Now you can go look. Okay, now go look.
Let me look.
I don't see anyone.
No, they're all cooped up.
Okay, we got everybody then. Chickens are done. Okay. Man, I got little no-see-em bugs attacking me. I hate these little things. Oh, my back hurts so bad.
I can't quit yawning.
Yeah, I'm tired too today. I don't know what the deal is, man. I'm just really tired today. But like I said, I did have to take a nap today, and it doesn't seem to have helped that much. You know?
Yeah, but your body, you yawn because
Because of what?
of oxygen.
Is that what it is? Well, what I know is that I just feel tired, like drained, you know? Like I could lay down and take another nap.
That's some oxygen too.
Jenny said the mosquitoes by her are bad already. They're bad here too.
They're bad everywhere.
Yeah.
But man, if they're bad up there already,
Yeah.
oh man, it's gonna be a horrible year.
Yeah, well. Citronella candles.
It's really early in the year for them to go cramp by her.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that use Avon Skin So Soft as a preventative. And some people use the spray stuff. I don't, because it makes me sick. So I try to stay away from that stuff. Well, dude, my foot is starting to hurt. You want to kill this and go in or what?
Sure,
All right.
I'd
I think we're going to call it. Everybody's all cooped up. Chickens are all happy. He's the only one that doesn't want to go in. And he can go in whenever he wants. He's fine. We're going to have sloppy joes for dinner. It'll be nice and easy and quick. Oh, yeah. I think Dewey's going to come up pretty soon, I can tell. That's time for me to go in.
Oh wow, there goes the Popo.
Yeah?
Yeah, I haven't seen the sheriff in a long time.
Oh, God, it's been forever.
Right?
Well, they don't usually cruise by here unless you call them. You know?
I don't know. I don't ever call him either.
Yeah. Well, we don't ever call them. Yeah, that's just it.
There he goes.
Yeah, they're just cruising by.
Alrighty then, Popo.
They,
Bye.
if they're, dude, they cruise the roads of the county. That's what they do. But they don't generally, you don't see them that often because there aren't that many sheriffs in the area. You know?
I've never seen him posted up speed traffic.
No, and yeah, they don't speed trap anyone on here either. They're just,
the only one that does that.
well, yeah, but that's like local city police. They don't come out here. They don't have jurisdiction out here.
I'm just saying.
We're not Monticello.
That do it and they hide in it at that.
Right. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for another episode of the most boring live stream available on YouTube today. And we hope you will come and join us again, possibly tomorrow, when we do more boring stuff like look at flowers and watch chickens and, you know, that kind of thing. Talk about mosquitoes and weather and seeds and what we're growing in our gardens and what we're having for dinner and all kinds of other boring stuff. So thanks, guys. We appreciate you. As always, thanks for your support. And we will see you next time. So take care, everyone. Peace. We're out of here.